Peace comes when we rest in God's timing. Commit your ways to the Lord, verse 5. Then he goes on, verse 7 starts off with rest in the Lord. I think this might be the hardest part of spiritual growth, to rest in the Lord. Waiting. Most of us just want to trust God until it takes too long. But this says that God's timing is everything. Peace comes when I can learn to rest in God's timing. And if anybody understands this, I think David does. He's anointed king, and yet he's still the shepherd. But he's anointed king, and so you would think that's got to be pretty exciting, but it's in God's timing, and it didn't happen the way that he thought, and so he doesn't become king immediately, and he faces rejection. He's got Saul chasing after him, and jealous and envious, and throwing spears and trying to kill him. He's got these years of testing, and finally there's this moment when he can seize that throne if he just gets up and kills Saul. If he just gets up and takes the throne by force. But David rests in God's timing. David was patient. David understood whom his God was, and he didn't do that. He refused to do that. He said, "The Lord forbid that I should do this thing." Wow. David understood something many believers struggle with, and this is this. If God promises it, then you don't have to force it. If God says it's going to happen, then you can trust in the fact that it's going to happen, and you don't have to go and try to create it or force it or push it or justify why you're doing it. You just let God be God and rest in the fact that he promised it.